Hey guys, welcome back to ForeverAfterReacts. Today we'll be going through our Week 5 NFL picks. If you want to join my ESPN, the Pigskin Pick'ems group, the link will be in the description if you guys want to join it to play against me and whoever, some of my friends that are on there. I'm currently 34 and 29 for the whole year, so it's not definitely not great, but I think I'm in like the top like 85% or something like that. Regardless, another new week, another new picks. If you guys disagree with anything that I say, please don't just leave a dislike. Comment below and let me know why you disagree or dislike what I say, because that way I know. Give me your nice rebuttal of why I didn't pick your team, something like that. But to start off Thursday Night Football, Colts and the Broncos. Broncos have not looked great. Colts neither, but I know they have been stepping up their game a little bit. I haven't got to see like any gameplay of them. Every Sunday, I get mad because I'm a Panthers fan, and after we lose, I really don't like watching football anymore, which is not good for me being trying to be a weekly pick'ems person. But it is what it is. I still try to keep up. Stats don't say everything, but you can kind of get a general gist of what's going on. But this one, I will go with the Colts. I mean, they've been putting up some more points and playing a lot better than, again, how they started off the year. So I'm going to go with the Colts for this pick. The Giants and the Packers. I've seen the Giants play because they played my Packers, played my Panthers, and they played really well. But overall team, the Packers are better. I know that they squeaked one by last week against the Patriots in overtime. I didn't get to see that one. I messaged my friend who's a Packers fan who was watching the game. He's pretty disgusted. I'm not sure what was going on. I know they ran the ball really well the week before that against the Buccaneers? I'm pretty sure they ran the ball really well. And I'm not sure if they can get that going. I don't know, but I still think I am still going to go with the Packers. I do like the Giants as a team, though. Pretty well coached. Daniel Jones is very spotty. You don't know if the kid's going to go off, run for 70, 80 yards, or if he's going to throw 3 interceptions, So I guess it kind of depends on how he plays. But the Packers are a better team. Still got to roll with him. Steelers, Bills, kind of an easy one for me. I know Steelers freaking choked one last week against the Jets. Didn't get to see it. Kept up with the score. And I know they switched and put Kenny Pickett in. And we'll say he completed every pass that he threw. Some being to the other team. But I guess he played really well and had 2 rushing touchdowns, I do believe. But Bills are, top 4, top 3 team still. I mean, arguably, they're still the best team in the league. You can still argue it. But probably have to go with the Eagles for now, just being 4-0. But still, I think Bills overall are just a better team. So, pretty easy pick for me. Chargers and the Browns. Every time I pick the Browns, I feel like they lose. So, I'm not 100% sure of where to go with this one. I'm pretty sure Keenan Allen has been hurt for the Chargers as well, and so is Justin Herbert. I don't know exactly if he's playing or how even well he played last week against, I believe they played the Texans. They only won by 10 points, which is not a lot. But still going to go with the Chargers. They're a better team overall, and I can't trust the Browns. I picked them last week too because Jacoby Brissett the week before that played really well. Don't exactly know his stats for this past week, but I don't know. I'm going to go with the Chargers though. Bears Vikings, another weird one. I know Darnell Mooney finally had some action there because he's on my fantasy team, but I've had him on the bench because he has not produced anything this whole year. But Vikings too, you don't know how they're going to play, especially with Kirk Cousins. He might haul off, throw 300 yards and only complete a couple passes, or he could have a stinker and throw 3 interceptions. Super inconsistent, but when he's on, he's on. I'm not 100% sure of how well the Bears are playing, but I'll go with Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. Hopefully, he's still my quarterback, and Justin Jefferson is still my wide receiver. So hopefully, we can keep that trend going for them playing at least halfway decent. At least one of them. I need him to have a really good game, or Justin Jefferson. Either or. But we'll go with the Vikings. Lions with the shootout last week against the Seahawks. I got that pick wrong last week. And the Patriots, who again gave a tough game to Green Bay with a backup quarterback, the rookie Bailey Zappi, I believe his name is. I I don't know if Mac Jones is going to play. I know he's hurt with the ankle, but I honestly have no idea how long that is going to be. Man, I want the Lions to win this game. I'm not a big fan of the Pats in general, but you can't do that while picking, but it feels like every time I pick the Lions to win, they always lose. They're 1-3, so I mean, there's not a lot to give to that one. But I'm still going to go with the Lions. I think the Lions can outscore the Patriots. That's why I'm going to go with them. I like that. Lions can put up points. Jared Goff has played really well this year. The running backs have played tremendous too. I actually have Jamal Williams on. I started him this past week, and he went off, and I'm glad of that. I'm actually going to try to pick up Jared Goff off my waivers because so far he's 5th in the league in PPR points. So I'm going to try to pick him up too. But again, they've played like what they put up 35. I know they're like the highest scoring team this year. I think they're averaging like 35, but they're giving up like 35.3 or something like that. Crazy stat, but they can put up points, and I don't think the Patriots can outscore them. So Lions with this pick. Seahawks, which big Geno fan, and the Saints. I remember making this thumbnail, and I was trying to think of who to actually go with, and I don't know because it just feels like every time I pick the team, they have a stinker. So like, which team is it going to be this week for me? I don't know. I honestly, I'm going to go with the Seahawks just because it's Geno Smith. I'm rooting for Geno Smith. I'm from West Virginia. If you guys don't know, he was a WVU quarterback, so always root for those guys. Don't like the Seahawks as a team, but root for him to play well. And hopefully they win too, just because they're in the Panthers division, that being the Saints. So any time any of those teams lose, always good to see. But I'll go with the Seahawks. Dolphins, great team against the Jets, who had a comeback win last week against the Steelers. I know they said Zach Wilson played really well. I'm not sure statistically how well he performed. But, actually this changed now because Tua's not playing. Just a side note too, I can't speak for him just because, I don't know what's going through his head. If I was Tua myself, I'm done with football. You've had back problems. You've had concussions problems. It's not worth it to me. You might still go out there to try to prove something. Not worth it to me. I hope, I don't hope he retires, but like, if he did, I would, good choice. It's not worth trying to say, hey, I'm good at football or whatever it may be. It's not worth it. So, but they had Teddy Bridgewater playing as quarterback. I could be wrong with that one as well. I'm pretty sure it's Teddy Bridgewater. And defense has been a little suspect the past couple weeks. Quite sure. But again, with Waddle and Tyreek Hill, you got weapons there. Chase Edmonds is running back. I think the Dolphins are a better team. So I'm still going to roll with them. Teddy Bridgewater is always like, he's a solid, good quarterback. Like, I don't think he makes that many mistakes. He's a game manager, if you will. And if you have that, complete passes, get a couple yards rushing here and there, like, it's not hard to win games that way. So I'll go with the Dolphins. All right, well, I can't, either way, I can't be happy because one of these NFC South teams has to win. Obviously, the Buccaneers are a better team. Falcons have been up and down. I just looked through all the scores too right before I hit record, and the Falcons beat the Browns by 23-20. That's what happened. I'm so mad at that too. How did the Browns lose that game? So yeah, the Buccaneers are a better team overall. I'm not even sure. I haven't got to see the Falcons play this year, so I really don't know how Marcus Mariota's playing. Also, I'm pretty sure Cordell Patterson. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. And plus, his first name, like, I've always got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Cordell Patterson, something like that. Anyway, he's out. I'm pretty sure he's hurt. So that's I don't even know who they have as running back because they had Mike Davis last year, but right now I don't know who their backup is. So it's another reason to choose the Buccaneers. Titans Washington. Washington is one of the worst teams in the league this year. I'm sorry, Ron Rivera. And Titans have been disappointed thus far too. I'm pretty sure Ryan Tannehill's still playing because I haven't seen any news about Malik Willis playing. But Titans are a better team. Washington's one of the worst ones. They still got a lot to prove. Can't pick them right now. I got to go with Tennessee. All right, Texans, who probably is at 32 in the power rankings, versus the Jaguars. They scored 14 straight against the Dolphins. At least 14 straight. I'm pretty sure whenever I left work, I checked the scores and it was 14-0. Jacksonville, and I was like, I was talking to my mom too. I was laughing. I was like, the NFL is just so weird because, you know, Dolphins being so good, and then Jaguars, they're still, I mean, up and coming, so they're pretty young. They're home too this week. I'll go with Jacksonville, but you know, if the Texans win, I definitely could see it happening. Plus, this is a divisional game too. Those are always hard to predict, but I will still go with the Jaguars. And we get to my team. So far, out of the 4 weeks, I've picked them to win 3 times, and they've lost every time. We played against the Saints, and I picked the Saints to win because so far they're a better team, and we won that game. Still, with this one, I can't pick the Panthers. Not because of that, like, little coincidental fact. I can't pick the Panthers. We cannot score. This is one of the worst offenses that, like, I've ever seen. I remember saying that, like, last year. Saying, like, as long as I've been a fan since, like, 2003, I've never seen their offense look that bad. And it somehow got worse. Christian McCaffrey's healthy. The wide receiver core, I mean, it's not great, but I think they're fine. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Shi Smith's been playing, I'm going to say, pretty well. He's dropped a lot of passes so far. Offensive line has looked good. Really good, honestly. And I thought they would be. We picked up Corbett and Bozeman in the offseason, drafted Akeem Ekwonu. And in the preseason, it was looking really rough. And I think the week 1 actually was really, really rough as well, too. But Alf Line, who played guard for us last year, is starting center right now because Bozeman was hurt, but he's played phenomenal. So has Corbett. Like, Taylor Moton's always been a really, really solid right tackle, like top 5 in the NFL for the past couple of years. And yeah, we've looked really good on the line, but we can't do anything. It doesn't make sense to me. Baker Mayfield has, I think, he's 10 tipped passes so far on the line. I've never seen that happen before. Like, it's so frustrating because it just seems like every time he throws the ball, it gets tipped up. And the more times than not, if it gets tipped up by the lineman, like, a linebacker's going to scoop on that, you know? And that's how it is. The offense can't score. We've scored 2 straight weeks where we had a defensive touchdown. And, like, you're not going to win a game by scoring defensive touchdowns, you know? Your offense has to go out there and score. I've been ranting a lot about the Panthers. I'm sorry. 49ers win this game. They've got a really solid defense. Jimmy Garoppolo, Deebo Samuel. I'm pretty sure Mostert still is running back there. Could be wrong. Brandon Ayuk. They got weapons. Our defense has been looking really solid, other than a couple pieces. I think C.J. Henderson, that's not the move. Throw the deep on him every time. He's going to get a PI. Every time. It's so terrible. Jeremy Chin's hurt for us too. That's a big loss for us. So yeah, 49ers win this game. And yeah, hopefully we go out and play. I like whenever I'm proved wrong by the Panthers, but I got to go with the 49ers. Cowboys, Rams. Rams played last night. Today's Tuesday against the 49ers, and I had the Rams winning that game. Nope, that didn't happen. I didn't get to see any of the game. I was playing some video games, talking with some of my friends. And Cowboys, since Cooper Rush has been in the starting lineup role, he hasn't lost the game yet, like in his career. I'm pretty sure he's like 4-0 or 5-0 as a career. And I don't see why they wouldn't win this game. Rams have not looked great this year, even though, you know, their team is stacked. They haven't put it together yet. So I will go with the Cowboys this game. And you know, until again kind of proved otherwise, like, they've been looking good. I'm pretty sure even Trayvon Diggs has played like phenomenal ball too, which I'm not a fan of that. The giving up X amount of yards, but hey, I got this many interceptions. I don't condone that, you know. But I'm pretty sure he's played like some lockdown corner this year, so props to him. And I guess we'll see how many yards Cooper Kupp can produce this game. But again, Cowboys. Eagles, your undefeated team against the Cardinals. We played the Cardinals last week, and I didn't think they looked good at all. It was just the offense couldn't score. I don't think like it was anything their defense was doing. They were tipping passes, but every team has been tipping passes for us. But again, Eagles, I think Jalen Hurts has played phenomenal ball, and I'm pretty sure their defense has been racking up some sacks too. So if you're hitting on all cylinders, it's hard to be beat, and it's hard to pick against a team that well, not only is 4-0, but the only undefeated team so far in the year. They should win this game with ease. I'm going to say at least like 13 points. This is a good game too. AFC North battle. The Cincinnati Bengals against the Ravens. Ravens have been an odd team. Super odd team. I know there was a lot of controversy this past week against the Bills. I really didn't get to see any of it. My brother's a Ravens fan. He watched all the game. I would like to have him on at some point to kind of discuss what we are, maybe in a Discord call at some point if you guys would want to see that. Bengals have looked good the past couple weeks, and again, the Ravens are just played really well. 3 quarters and 1 quarter, you know, they absolutely struggle. Dang, I actually might change my pick. I was going to roll with the Ravens, but with them just not being on stable ground and the Bengals, you know, going up and up every week, I'll go with the Bengals away. Okay, I don't know if that's like I don't know who's favorites in this game, but I kind of assume that the Bengals are the underdog, especially because the Ravens are home. I'm gonna go with the Bengals though. That should be another good game though. I wish I could have saw the Ravens-Bills game because it was a 1 o'clock game and my Panthers didn't play till 4 o'clock, but I had work, blah, 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 you know. Last game, I think so. This is Monday Night Football. The Raiders finally won a game last week, which I did get correct against the Broncos because the Broncos are, yeah. And again, the Chiefs, top 4 team in the league. Raiders got a lot more to prove. I could see the Raiders winning this game if, you know, they're connecting. But I'm not exactly sure how well their defense is playing. I'm pretty sure they gave up like 23 to the Broncos, which their offense has not looked good. And with Mahomes leading an offense, it's hard to stop him in general. So I'll still go with the Chiefs here, but I wouldn't be like shocked if the Raiders win this game. I wonder what like the percentage-wise pick is for this game, because I like how on ESPN Pick'ems it shows like the fan rating or like how many is choosing this side. But yeah, that's all we got so far for these picks. After I publish this video, I'll probably be going live with Overwatch 2. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be on this channel. I don't know if you guys like video games or not. I'm a big Overwatch fan, and Overwatch 2 just dropped a couple hours ago by the time I'm recording this video. So if you guys want to say hey, that'll be awesome. Anyway, guys, whatever pick that you, again, disagree with, let me know in the comments. We could talk about it there. And again, if you guys want to join my Pigskin Pick'ems League, link will be in the description. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.